You're tuned into Visions, a business and community affairs program designed to encourage and promote entrepreneurship in Central Alabama.
Thanks for tuning in to another edition of Visions. I'm Cedric Varner, your host, and thanks for watching. We're excited about our guest today as we're talking about the new tax season. We're talking again with Mr. Norman Grubbs, who is the manager of Money Tax Service. Mr. Grubbs, thanks for being here.
Always
again
a
with
pleasure.
us on the program. And so we're just always excited about the work that you're doing in the community. You guys are getting it done, being community servants, community leaders, and we're here to talk about the tax season.
Yes, sir.
And you know, just share one of the first things you want the community. What are one of the first things that you want the community to know about tax season?
Well, one of the first things is that tax season starts January 29th is when the IRS officially opens. And that means that that's when you can submit your return and it'll be accepted by the IRS. Along with that comes with our pre-fund advance program. The pre-fund is where you could get up to $2,500 at no additional cost to the client. So that's very important with refunds not coming until late February.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, that is really important. How long have you guys been in business? And we want to talk about the number of locations that you have. You guys have been expanding, but how long has Money Tax Service been in existence?
In existence locally, we've been 7+ years.
Okay.
Right now, we're statewide with over a dozen locations, as far north as Huntsville, as far south as Mobile, also with a few locations in Georgia as well.
Okay. All right. Well, we want to get into some of the information about this season and some of the aspects of it as it relates to taxes. But we've got some photos we want to show about your community service, and you do an annual event where you are giving back to the community in the way of backpacks.
Yes, we do an annual back-to-school giveaway at all locations, and that is where families can come out and bring their kids for free foods and drinks. We usually have moon bounces and barbecue grills out. Also, we have backpacks filled with school supplies, and they are separated by the different grade levels. We'll have elementary, middle school, and high school backpacks.
Oh man, it's really great. We got those photos, you know, floating across the screen now. What's the response to you guys doing this kind of service in the community by giving away those kind of school supplies?
It's a great response. We love to give back to the community. We try to do something year-round to give back to the community and show our presence and that we care.
Okay, excellent. One of the other things that you do is a program called Cuts for Kids. And you do haircuts at various locations. You sponsor those events.
Yes, we sponsor those events. We try to partnership with local barbershops where at back to school time the kids can get a basic haircut to get ready to go back to school.
Yeah, that's a great promotion, and so we're just always really impressed with your community service. Now, when we talk about the new tax laws, what are some of the things that you want the community to know about?
As far as the new tax law is concerned, you would need to know about the new Trump bill, the new tax bill.
Okay.
With that said, I'm sorry.
No problem.
Close to 25% of W-2s this year will have an expanded verification code, and that is to help combat identity theft. If you enter in that verification code, then that helps speeds up the process of your return.
Okay.
Also, another change is the tax withholding table. Taxpayers will see an increase in their paychecks because their tax withholdings will be less. Okay. Employers are likely to start making those changes mid-February, so workers could see an increase in pay as soon as a month from now.
Okay, all right. Now, how does that relate to the earned income tax credit?
With the earned income tax credit, that depends on how many dependents you have and your adjusted gross income. Okay. That, as well as the standard deduction, has gone up for single, head of household, and married filing, joint filing statuses.
Okay. All right, real good. Well, one of the things that you were also telling me about that you wanted the community to know about is the health care, Obamacare provision and possible exemptions.
Yes, with the Affordable Care Act, commonly known as Obamacare, taxpayers are required to have health insurance or they could face a tax penalty unless they are exempt. Reasons for exemption could be your income is too low or you face certain hardships.
Okay, all right, real good. When people want to know about that, whether they are exempt or whether they have to pay, they just need to come and see you.
Yes, I always come to Money Tax Service.
Now, speaking of coming to Money Tax Service, we've got a slide that we're going to try to find, and it shows how many locations that we could go to with Money Tax Service. Now, and so we're pulling that up on the screen now. So you're in Birmingham, Troy, Prattville. Come on, Mr. Grubb.
Yes, Talladega, Prattville, Dothan, Mobile, as I said, Tuskegee, Selma, a couple of locations in Selma, as well as Montgomery. We have a couple of locations, as well as I said earlier, Georgia and a few other spots in Georgia as well.
I see that in Columbus. So you guys building the empire, serving the community. We got another slide we want to go to. We got one that shows your grand opening in Troy that you sent us, and we're going to try to find that one so that people can see that you're down there. So people in our coverage territory, we got that on the screen now. Was that last year that you did that one?
Yes, that was last year. Every year we do either a grand opening or grand reopening. And similar to the back to school giveaway, just to let the community know we're open and ready to service them. And we have free food and drinks and activities for the kids as well.
Okay. Now, speaking of activities, will you send us a photo about you do Stop the Violence, and you do that with a basketball tournament that you sponsor every year?
Yes, well, last year was our first annual Stop the Violence basketball tournament that was held at True Divine Church. And what that is we just try to give the community and kids a positive start to the summer. We always do the back to school at the end of the summer, so we decided we wanted to do something at the beginning as well.
Now the photo's on the screen now. This is held over at True Divine?
Yes, it is.
With Pastor Huntley. He's always been a great community citizen and pastor. So that's a great initiative. I guess you get a good response from the community by sponsoring that Stop the Violence tournament.
Yes, sir. We got a great response from the community as well as the local police department as well.
Okay. All right. Real good. Well, one of the points I saw on your information is about self-employed taxes, that you help filers to be able to take care of those concerns also.
Yes, if you're self-employed, I know tax time can be a tedious time for you.
Yeah.
But yes, we try to help all the small business owners as well with their taxes, getting together their receipts and expenses and everything that goes along with that, what they're allowed to deduct and everything that entails with that.
All right. So I know that your business is very automated, so I'm sure you have repeat customers like your business filers that know that you've got them taken care of every year.
Yes, sir. We try to do a good job in client retention, and that's part of us serving the community as well. We try to build a brand that the community can trust and know they have a place to go do their taxes where their information will be taken care of.
Okay. All right. That's great. That's great. Well, we just really respect your vision to serve the community. We want to give a shout out to the CEO, Tim Coleman, for all of his work over the years. We know he's a good Auburn man, and he's been taking care of our community in this way for a long time. So we want to say hello to him. So the IRS filing period is, you said January the
29th.
Okay.
The IRS opens on January the 29th. The last day to file is April 17th. The 15th falls on a Sunday this year, and the 16th is a legal holiday recognized by Washington, D.C.
Okay, all right. Well, you just always got a lot of really great programs. I saw one other slide that you sent, which was the educator discount program. And so what is it that you do in that arena? with the educator discount?
With the educator discount program, basically any educators, school teachers, administrators will get a discount when they bring their W-2 in.
Okay.
And that's something we like to do every year, and we have other discounts and promotions in place as well.
That sounds great. I mean, I take it that the educators are taking you up on that on that opportunity.
Yes, sir. Many of them do. Thank you for your business.
Oh, and we certainly want to recognize all of our educators. My mother's a retired educator, and they continue to do great work for our community.
I agree.
Yes, they really do. Well, now I saw another slide that you sent, which had the breast cancer awareness seal on it, and it looks like it's at one of your other locations. And so, what are we saying with this particular promotion that that you're doing?
With this particular promotion, we just basically try to bring awareness to breast cancer and promote that within the company brand, as well as a money wean we do also during October, where we give families a safe place to go trick or treat.
Okay, all right, that's great. Well, I tell you, you guys really, really do a lot for the community at large. You're educating, you're empowering them with their financial information, and I like it. And so whether you, as we got on the screen now, whether you're self-employed, you got your W-2, you even do advanced loans, as you said, electronic filing. You guys take care of everything.
Pretty much. We're trying to be a one-stop shop for all your tax needs. So come to Money Tax Service and we'll be sure to take care of you.
Excellent, excellent. Well, Mr. Grubbs, we want to say thanks for coming to be with us again on the program. Always enjoyed great information. We appreciate and respect all of what you do service-wise in the community. Just really good. And so we're going to invite you to go and see them and or give them a call. We got their information on the screen. That's going to do it for us on this segment of Vision. Norman Grubbs, Money Tax Service. And please stay tuned. We'll be right back.